Here are my tips for how you can show your face on social media even if you're shy. So hi, I'm Sema Martin, I'm a pet portrait artist and I have been for the last 10 years, and now I'm doing these daily vlogs to help other pet portrait artists grow their business. So in terms of social media and showing your face, it's definitely become a thing now where you sort of feel like you have to do it. And I do personally feel like it is important, especially if you're a small business trying to get business, because faces and people, it allows them to trust you. If someone sees your face, they would trust you more. If all they see is a logo and a hand drawing or creating art, it's sort of hard to see who it is you're sending lots of money to, especially in the pet portrait business where a lot of people find you online. And if you don't have any pictures of you or any sort of view of who you are, it would be very hard to send that money, that person hundreds of pounds, wouldn't it? Like, I don't know if you would, but I personally wouldn't if I don't know what they look like. Especially when other people, it's very easy to steal other people's artwork. So in the past, other people have taken my artwork off my page, artwork of other people's pages, made their own page saying, I've drawn this. And nowadays it is harder to do that if you show your face. If you're showing people your face, this is me, this is my artwork, it's then harder for people to take it and display it as their artwork because you can prove it's yours. You've got the pictures, your face is in the pictures, you're in the videos, you know. It's further trust building. So I do feel like it's really important to show your face and start small. Lots of small steps. So the way I started to show my face on social media, I guess my first year, I didn't really show my face very much at all. I was very scared about it, very self-critical, that kind of thing. I'm sure you've been there too. But there's a few things that I did to sort of help me get past that and really sort of understand that showing my face was a business necessity rather than like a personal thing, a personal preference, I suppose. So I do like to keep my business and my life quite separate. I do believe in boundaries and separating those. So when you show your face on social media, I'd say pretend it's going to work. Get dressed up, put on clothes you like that make you feel confident, that make you feel comfortable. Brush your hair, do your teeth, you know, put on some makeup if you want to, but make it feel like you are going to work. You are stepping into your role as a business, as a small business, or even as a hobbyist. You're stepping into a different role. You're putting on a uniform to give you that confidence that you need to be in front of a camera, even if it's just to take a picture. Personally, I used to be really scared of taking pictures, especially with my artwork, like holding it up and doing cheese. Like, it just felt cringy at the time, honestly. So I would put on music. So I don't know if you know this song, you probably do, Material Girl by Madonna. It was always like that sort of montage music when everyone's like having fun and trying on different clothes, and it always put me in a good mood, honestly. So I would have that playing while I took pictures. No joke. Sometimes I still do that if I'm not quite in the right headspace for being on social media, for doing pictures or anything like that. I put on Material Girl. That's my go-to song for putting me in a fun, good mood and taking pictures. So get some outfits out, get your artwork out, put some music on, whatever it may be, and just really, you know, get into the grooves of it, I suppose. Enjoy the process. Don't feel like it's something that has to be horrible and like dreading. Like, just make it fun. Make it part of the business side of things, the fun stuff that you can do to grow your business. If you want to get into videos, so start off with pictures. Take as many pictures as you can with your art at your desk. Lots of like in motion shots, I suppose, of doing your business, picking colors, anything. It could literally be anything, but just start taking pictures and get used to having pictures taken of you. Ask friends or family to take pictures of you while doing your artwork, or set up your phone on a timer, anything like that, just to make sure you can see you in the picture. And smile. I do feel like smiling is incredibly valuable, because smiling is infectious. If you smile, they will smile too. And you want people to be happy with you and happy with your artwork and enjoy seeing it on social media or on posters or on your website, wherever you choose to share these pictures. You want people to enjoy the fact that they've seen it. So I would always suggest to smile. Like, it just goes a long way. So when you've gotten used to taking pictures, then start with videos. Videos are also very scary, but start with non-talking videos, just showing your art, holding your artwork up, those reels that you've probably seen around. Very, very simple. And again, I wouldn't put too much emphasis on it or be too worried about what people think or anything like that. Put some music on. When you're about to do the thing, you can turn off the music, or you can do music songs over the top of the video anyway, so it doesn't actually matter what's playing in the background while you're doing the video, if that makes sense. You can just override it. So have your favorite song playing that puts you in a good mood. Just show your artwork, smile, and then that's it. It just needs to be 5-10 seconds. It doesn't have to be long at all. So again, it's just about doing small little steps and little increments until you can get to the point, I guess what I'm doing right now, which is just speaking to the camera and just saying whatever is on your mind and being able to communicate your thoughts and feelings about what you're doing. And that again comes from just doing lots of little bits. I also found it helpful not to edit my photos, because I felt like the more I edited, obviously I did at the start, I was like, oh, my teeth need to be a little bit whiter, my skin needs to be a bit softer, this needs to be brighter, that needs to be, it just made me feel very, I guess, self-critical, and slightly made the process worse, because I was looking at my pictures for so long, and then you sort of get this sort of imposter syndrome happening of when, oh, do I really look like that? I don't like that photo. And it's just not a good headspace to be in. So I now don't edit my pictures at all. No whitening, no brightening, no softening, nothing. Take the picture, upload it. Don't even look at it if that helps. Right now with this video, as soon as I'm done, I'm just going to upload it. I'm not going to rewatch it. I'm not going to edit it. I'm not going to do anything, because I've definitely learned that the less I look at myself, the less I reflect on what I've just done, the easier it is to keep repeating, to keep doing it. As soon as you get into that cycle of, oh, you need to edit and Photoshop every single picture you ever take, it's going to make you feel really terrible about yourself. And it's going to make you feel like you have to spend all this time editing your pictures. So you can't do it now because you don't have any makeup on, or, anything like that. And it's just going to give you lots of boundaries that is going to stop you enjoying the process and feeling good about yourself and your business. So I would suggest just don't look at them. Don't look at the pictures. Don't look at the videos. Just upload it and forget about it, and do the same the next day and keep doing it. The more you do it, the more you'll care, the less you'll care. It's not necessarily the more confident you'll get, but the more you do it, the less you will care. I'm not saying I'm more confident than I was 10 years ago. I'm saying I care less than I did 10 years ago. So maybe I look more confident now, but honestly, I'm just trying not to think about it anymore. So I feel like that's the way forward with it. So if you are shy and you've never shown your face on social media, put on a good song, take a picture, and post it. Don't think any more about it, and just give it a go and let me know how it went for you. If you want any more advice on growing your pet portrait business, I now have the Business of Pet Portraits course, and you can download your free prospectus by clicking the link below, and I'll see you next time.